Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. John Kielec. I'm the admin and the trader for Forex and crypto trading for DailyNetPay and its private trade shares. Now, I'm going to demonstrate in this live video update trading results for the week of Monday, April 15th to Friday, April 19th. Now, a few days ago in my update, DailyNetPay update, I mentioned that Friday and Monday the Forex market is not going to be open. Well, I made a mistake because it's only Forex market, crypto trading is going all weekend long. It's automated, but Forex markets are open on Friday and Monday. They might have shorter hours than usual, but there was only futures, commodities, certain markets that were not open on Friday or Good Friday because it is a Easter weekend. So anyways, let's get right down to the business because it's very early Saturday morning. I'm just preparing for Easter basket food blessings that we're going to go with grandkids, and you know, this is early in the morning. I want to get this update out, and I'm done for the weekend. And just first of all, the payouts and updates on compounds and earning compounds will be happening all weekend long, okay? So let's see what kind of trading week we had. And I'm going to tell you one thing. The week was very volatile, and also was my volatile trading week. We had most losses. We had most, end up with most open trades. We end up now with 4 brokers because Hyper's growth FX. You're going to hear about that. And despite all the volatility, we still had a one-day over $2,000 trading day. So we did pretty good. But, you know, the losses, which we had many, a record high losses, they were small trading losses. So we still end up with pretty good return, and you're going to hear about that. Excuse me. So you're going to see in here Owanda, it's one of our brokers, and I'm just going to give you this. In Owanda, we have one open trade for the weekend until Monday morning, and that's a USD Canadian dollar. Okay, and this trade actually was going from a previous day from Thursday, and it's lingering around, because we have minus 154.80 cents in the hole because we went in here despite, I don't know why I made this choice. We had the trend, and the trend is kind of sideways, but I got some indicators that the trend is going to go down, especially in USD Canadian dollar. But despite my trading method plan, we had for trend up, I went trend down, mainly because I took this in consideration. The Bollinger Band was higher. So this is the open trade from Thursday, actually. In here, we got a bit in the profit, but you know, the take profit is way down here. Monday morning, I'm going to see, or I believe my take profit is going to get down here. I believe this resistance over here of 135.40 is going to be met again, and we're going to become profit in USD Canadian dollar. Okay, so that's the open trade in Owanda. Now, I'm going to show you the rest of the markets in here. We're going to go one by one. Okay, we're going to start with the British Pound, New Zealand, and I'm just going to enlarge this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 trading days. You can see the 32, the numbers over here is just the pips potential profit. We hit those profits anywhere from 20 to 40 to 60, even 80% of those pips. So I'm not going to go into the hundreds or, you know, many trades that we have done, but anyways, you can see Starting Monday, April 15th, we had a bunch of trades were going down. The trend was up, but it hit top of the Bollinger Band, and we're successful in here. This Tuesday, April 16th, we had a $2,000+ day, and this is just amazing, okay? The trend indicator, my plan was for was uncertain, undecided, okay? But the market did go down, we did go down, but once it broke past this and it was trading down the Bollinger Band, it was at hitting the bottom, and it said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trails going down and 1 up. And I said, okay, you know, usually I take anywhere 3, 4, 5 at the most, and I go for some kind of retracement rebound. So we did enter it over here, not even 10 minutes later while I was working on the computer. Look at this. Woo! It just went up. We were hedging this this trade, and we had 5 trades in here, which put us well into a $2,000+ trading day. But after that, next day, Wednesday, and going forward, whoa, it became a very volatile market. It was just right opposite, and you can see we had that trend down. The trend down was a false one. We lost a few trades in here pointing down, but actually the market went up. But then we eventually got up here. We made a little bit of profit. Took some profits. Then Thursday, once again, undecided market, but it broke out above my trading range, and we went hedging bunch of trades in here, made some profit, got to the top of the Bollinger Band, went back down, took some profits. And for Friday yesterday, for British Pound New Zealand, well, we just did a few trades in here. There were small trades. You can see there was only the trading range, and above that, when it broke, was only 13 pips profit. So, but we got in here. We took, I think, about 27 pips. You know, so it wasn't bad. Okay, so that's for British Pound and New Zealand dollar. Let's go to British Pound and US dollar. And same thing, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see these numbers, these boxes, this is considering my plan. I'm going to show you next week how I do this in greater detail, even though you know how my plan works, but I'm going to give extra details, not this week though. Monday in British Pound USD, okay, it was a small movement in here, even though it did indicate prices go up. It did go up very above my trading range. It was only a few pips, but we went for market down and took some profits. Tuesday, markets down, did a bunch of successful trades in here. We hedged a bunch of trades for prices up. It did go up, even though the trend was down, but I've seen here hit this, and I go, whoa. Then we got, for Wednesday, we got signal for the blow down, but I still, because the bottom of the Bollinger Band, so we made a little profit in here. Then that was there was only 1 or 2 trades in here, and I left this because it was uncertain. It became volatile market. It got into some kind of channel, then it dropped down. It went below the Bollinger Band over here, and I went for prices up, and this is what got us into trouble, and we're still in that situation for all day yesterday as well. I hedged a bunch of trades in here. You can see these green ones for prices to go up. The price went against us, but it is going up and is in the channel, so I believe it's going to break out above here, and it's going to go back up to this resistance over here of 1.3021. So when that becomes, that's the open trades that we have left. All right, so this is for British Pound and US. Now let's go British Pound and Japanese yen. These are the 4 markets that I trade, and that's where I stick to it. And once again here, Monday, we were prices down, even though our indicator within trading range pointed up, but I was kind of skeptic in here. Sometimes I go against the trend, and I shouldn't, but it works as 60% of the time. So we went down, we did profit some, the market did go down. There's a trend and both my range and the trading signal pointed down, so we did go markets down, and you can see the market started to go downtrend, and we kept going down in here, and once again until Thursday we got into trouble with British pound and Japanese yen because the markets did point it down. And this channel in here kind of, you know, I went against the trend, which I shouldn't have. I learned my lesson, but I'm still going to get out of it. And there was a bunch of hedged trades in here for prices to go up. Because over here, see, Friday, yesterday, we got for prices to go up. But the trend is kind of, you know, still on the side channels. But I believe the resistance of 145.66 will be met again. It will put us these hedged trades into profit. And lastly, it was the USD Canadian dollar. I trade that because I'm Canadian, so I want to know what the Canadian dollar is doing against the US. So once again, Monday it was prices to go down. We did prices go down after the market went way up above the Bollinger Band, and we were successful. It was a little trade, it wasn't much. There was a few trades in here. Tuesday we had we hedged a bunch of trades for prices to go down. They were successful, and from here we hedged a bunch of trades for a little bit of prices up. Then Wednesday, once again, prices within trading range pointed down. We did go down, but then the prices did go up in here. And Thursday was the same thing. It was well above the Bollinger Band. It hit few resistance levels, so I was going for prices down. And this price is down once again. Thursday of last week, or well, this week, just past Thursday, it got us a bunch of open trades because Thursday, this volatility market, it was so in certain side channels, and I should have caught this, but with Easter weekend, whatever, so we have another open trades in the USD Canadian dollar for prices to go up. Right now, the prices you can see way up there. I believe it's going to hit the resistance somewhere over here or closer to the bottom of that, which will put us in profit next week. Okay, so these are the four pairs trading markets that we have traded. Now, I want to show you the Bitcoin, what's happening with Bitcoin. We had a couple successful trades, small trades, and right now I have open limit market to buy. I just missed this one over here, okay? It came so close, so I have to move my limit order. That means, limit order means in Bitcoin or any trades that I have, we have $5,000 contract in here. Once the Bitcoin hits the price of 5296.5, then that automatically order is going to be filled, and that's for prices to go up. All right, so we did profit nicely from here, not that much because there were smaller trades. Now I put a $5,000 trade into here, and you can see this is the trade. This is the bottom of the resistance that I'm going, or support that I'm going in here. I believe it's going to hit that, but they're predicting it's going to hit 5,700 to 6,800 within the next 60 days or so. So I am not kind of shorting this because you never know when the spikes like this could happen, just like over here too. So we had two of them like this. Okay, boom, this went really up, you know, so these things could happen at any time, so I'm being extra conservative and careful, and I'm going to buy at the limit market at the bottom of the support here, and, you know, write it up trend. But unless it goes way up and starts going down, then I might short it, you know, for a couple hours, see how it goes. This is a 5-minute chart. So that's what's happening with Bitcoin. Now we're going to see the open trade. This is FX Choice. Okay, this is the FX Choice became part of the SSL automated trading software, which no longer I use. So we end up with this extra account, and we're doing pretty good in here. These are the open trades that we have left: GBP USD, GBP Japanese Yen, USD Canadian. That's what I showed you. These are three. These are all hedged trades. So you can see the take profits, stop losses, everything's automatic in here. It's in here, okay? Another trade that we have is we got Uniglobe Markets. Now people go, wow, this is another broker. This broker, ladies and gentlemen, and let me go back to the site, and I'm going to go to this update. The update I put, Hypergrowth, this update came out on Thursday. Hypergrowth FX got funds transferred to my account, okay? And the reason, you know, because they were losing too much money. I put in $1,995 in there, and I was just testing. I was going to put some more, but the test showed that, you know, within the first day or two, we were up almost $400 or something. Then from thereafter, we were down like to $1,300, and that's a little crazy. That, you know, so I was not very comfortable with that kind of losses with, you know, such small account. I usually trade 5 to 15%. 5% is very conservative. 10 to 15% is kind of you know, aggressive. But aggressive trading I do when I'm sure about 95% the market's going to go the way I predict. Other than that, I will not go risk that kind of money with our trade. So we had lost with Hypergrowth FX about $690 and some cents, and they got transferred into my private account, which Uniglobe Markets is the broker, which we can trade standard and the hedged trading. So we end up with 4 brokers. We got Wanda, FX Choice came from SSL Trading, the robot trading, Uniglobe Markets. Professionals did the trading for you, but not happy with that. And BitMEX is the crypto trading. All right, and this is where you can see the $2,000 trade. This is the update that all DailyNetPay members get. And this is the DailyNetPay private trade shares. This is what I'm talking about. There's automated forex trading, man versus robot. Okay, distribution of DailyNetPay funds for each private trade share. The trade shares are in $20. The return is $150. I mean, 150% was $20 turns into $30. You get paid daily, anywhere, depends on our trading results, Monday through Friday from Forex, anywhere from 0.1% up to 0.5%, sometimes even more. So the distribution of private trade shares is as follows. 40% of all private trade share purchase goes into the DailyNetPay private trade share. It goes into Owanda, goes into FX Choice, goes into what's the Uniglobe Markets, and 30% goes into crypto Bitcoin trading. I mostly trade Bitcoin because I want to accumulate Bitcoin as they predict by 2020. By 2020, at the latest, the Bitcoin is going to hit anywhere between $300,000 to $400,000 per one Bitcoin. Start accumulating Bitcoins. It's well worth it. It's worth about $5,000. Just imagine in a year and a half, 2 years at the most, Bitcoin even worth half of that $400,000, $200,000. Wow, new millionaires will be made, and that's what everybody, all professionals, all traders, all actually markets, news around the globe, that they're all saying this is going to happen. And the other 30, this is 40, 30, 70% goes into trading. 30% of all PS purchase trades goes into our reserve fund. Okay, and this is in case we don't meet, we have a losing week. We had 2 weeks like that so far this year, so that's not bad. Of all the weeks that we actually got in small profits. So That's where the distribution. This is where information that's, where we went against Hypergrowth FX. There was another information, and SSL, Benjamin Trading Robot. Both of these are not going to be, or not part of DailyNetPay anymore, because what is the results were not profitable. I do a lot better. Now I just want to touch something. Okay, once again, I mentioned the payouts, the updates on compounds and earnings will be updated all during this Easter weekend. Now, this Easter weekend, those who know me, we celebrate Easter in a very special way. I am Polish, so the Easter at our house is celebrated the Polish way, as my parents and their parents have celebrating. So I'm trying to keep that tradition going, and today is Easter Saturday. Tomorrow is Easter, so we have a basket that I'm going to take grandkids and we're going to go to church and bless that. And there's a link in here, so I'm just going to give you a flash thing what the Polish Easter is all about. It's a very special day for us, especially tomorrow. Starts with the church in the morning, the special Easter blessed basket. This is where we sit at the table, and we have like the blessed foods, and we wish each other, peaceful, peace, joy, health, and whatever. But the Polish Easter tradition, you got a link in here, and I just wanted to see, this is, my parents didn't dress up like that, but their parents did, and that's the Easter, and it's still, I've seen that, and it's so beautiful. It's a tradition that's been, Polish way, and this is Jesus Christ Easter, because it's involves Easter around Jesus, and so those who celebrate. And this is the Easter basket. This is what our Easter basket looks like. You got some eggs, you have some eggs, colored eggs, which I'm going to be doing that this morning with the granddaughter, some bread, horseradish, some Polish sausage, ham, a bunch of stuff. And tomorrow morning, before we go to church, we have a special breakfast, and we consume this along with other foods, that is on the table. And these are, my wife made some of these, and this is tradition. Then when I was a kid, Easter Monday, this is in Poland, Europe, it's called Śmigus Dingus. What that is, we certainly don't do that in Canada. It's a cold weekend, rainy weekend, so it's Easter Monday, a wet day, because I remember when I was a kid, we got pails of water, and we used to throw it against people, girls, whatever. That's why it's called Wet Easter Monday, because of the celebration that Jesus Christ has risen, and everybody's so happy, so we had this tradition, and that was fun. But usually in Poland at this time, it's springtime, it's warm, so it's not a cold temperature. Okay, so if you want, you can read all about this. It's in our DailyNetPay news site, and there's many different types of information about DailyNetPay and its private trade share. So, ladies and gentlemen, the final week of trading, well, guess what? Here it is, okay? We had wins, 401.3 wins, losses 2, open trades we have 1, FX choice, the hedge account, we have 39 wins, 9 losses, open trade is 8, Uniglobe, which came from Hypergrowth FX, we had 5 wins. In here, I have traded different markets, okay? I tested different markets outside my 4 markets, and this is where the losses came. So I think I better stick to the markets that I am used to and doing a lot better. But anyways, we had 10 losses in there, even though our 5 wins were higher than those losses, so that was good. But in there, we still have 5 open trades for Monday. So the total trades we had is total winning trades, we had 47, total of 21 losses. It's almost 50%, but like I say, we had many losses, small losses, so they were very big, and we had 14 open trades left for the weekend, Monday. So this is it, and those for you who are celebrating Easter, may this Easter be the happiest ever for you. Happy Easter. May this day bring you blessings of love, joy, peace, and hope. May this Easter bring lots of happiness to your life and make all your wishes come true. Wishing you and your loved ones health, prosperity, longevity, and peace this Easter and always. I am John Kielec on behalf of Mary Maria G. Kielec, wishing you once again, may the Easter basket, if you're one of the Polish people, be full of joy, happiness, and peace today and always. Happy Easter to all. Thank you for watching.